Okay. All right, we're here at the Winchester High School gym here, / junior high gym. And we got Carlinville here playing West Central. And what's should be hopefully a good game here. West Central JV played really well here lately. Jason Likes and Kurt Lawson being the JV coach, and then Annika Kaufman also assisting. Referees there, Jeremy Johnson, Chuck Overton, and Matty Olson. So, should be a good time here. Here comes the tip. Carlinville wins the tip. So here we go. Moving on. Carlinville moving the ball to the wing. Trying to get downhill. Nice play there. Goes off the foot. Mia Sievers there to Gracie Lashman. Gracie Lashman trying to make a little jump shot. Couldn't quite get it. Got blocked there maybe. And ends up going off Gracie and out of bounds. So Carlinville will keep possession. Carlinville has the ball right now. Looked like almost a little five out here when they go to the wing and pass it off for a little screen. Trying to get downhill, trying to get in that middle or get that little roll. Number 20 there has the ball. That's Lexi O'Brien. Kind of moving around here. That's number 4. Claire Matthews working it, trying to get downhill. Nothing there. West Central doing a good job cutting off that baseline, make sure nothing's going. Defense is coming out, a little trap. Carlinville having a little trouble getting some offense going here. Mia Sievers with the steal, trying to go for the layup here. Let's see what she does here. A little lefty, didn't get high enough off the backboard there. Did get her own rebound. So back out to May Reeder, passes out to Jada Lawson. Lawson looking to set up the offense. Back to Mia. Hitting Jada up here. Jada Lawson hitting May Reeder. They're trying to get it into Jackie Lashman if they can. Jackie has it now, looking for that back door to her own sister. Couldn't quite find her. Gracie gets it, tries to get it to her sister. Tough pass from that angle right there. And West Central all over the ball. Gracie Lashman on the floor. Not afraid to get on the floor. Jada on the floor. Jackie trying to get it up there. West Central having a little tough time getting it high off the glass there. With me today, if I need any help, will be Grant DeWitt. He might chime in later. He's busy. He's got to do all the electricals for me and work out. So right now we got a timeout, 0-0 score. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, timeout's over here. So we are getting back to it right now. It is a 0-0 score, 4:37 left on the clock here. Jackie Lashman's going to shoot 2 free throws right now. And hopefully get the first points of the game here for West Central. Free throws up. And it's good. 1-0 West Central right now. See if Jackie Lashman can make her second free throw here. So far it's been a defensive battle. Second shot's up, and it's good. 2-0 West Central leads here early in this first quarter. For a little pressure here, little man-on press here, looks like, with a possible trap. There it is. Mia Sievers can't quite get it. Number 4 dribbling up court for Carlinville. Passes number 5, looks to drive there. That's Paige Roberts. She passes it back out. A little trouble there. The West Central does a nice job making sure you can't really get inside on them. They do a great job playing help defense. There's a pass over top. It looked like, might have been a little push there. So it looks like that's on number 11 there. That's May Reeder picking up her first foul. Kind of just nudged her a little bit with the hand as she was trying to go up and catch it. Pushed her out of the way. Jackie Lashman does a nice job denying the ball, make sure nothing gets inside. So right now, you have Jada Lawson kind of got caught on the wrong side there and ends up getting a little reaching foul there. So West Central picking up 2 quick fouls there. Got to move their feet, not use their hands so much. Nice little curl in. Jada Lawson does a nice job cutting off. Jackie going after the ball here. Can't quite get it. May Reeder follows her up. Passes Jackie a little too far. May probably should have just taken that ball up, and then we pick up another foul. That's 3 fouls in a hurry. Probably less than a minute and a half. Got 3 fouls now. So a little bit of foul trouble early with the West Central picking up 3 quick ones. Coach is telling them, hey, move your feet, don't foul, don't reach. Gracie Lashman doing a good job playing some defense. Jada Lawson helps her out, and they just do a little switch. Back to it. They look for another switch, but nobody was there. Luckily, number 21, that's Lexi Fenton, didn't drive on him. Ball's over there, number 20 now. They're trying to work it on the wing, trying to get something down low, but they're really not finding anything. Doing a little bit of screen in, screen out on the wing. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and we do. Looks like Evan Gregory's going to be coming in the game. Evan's one of the other twin towers. They got Jackie Lashman and Evan Gregory. Evan and Jackie play a lot of varsity too as well, so they get a little double duty today. So Evan Gregory in the game. Probably going to work, maybe see a little bit of high-low if they can. Sometimes Evan's on that wing for that shot. Jackie squares up and hits it. Jackie Lashman with her 4th point. It's 4-0 West Central right now with 3:13 left in the game, or in the quarter, I should say. So a little pressure again. Carlinville's handled the pressure pretty nicely, actually. Done a good job. Oh, little screen there, and then she walks. Nice job by Mia Sievers and Evan Gregory right there. So West Central's defense has been tough right now, stymieing old Carlinville right now. So West Central moving around, trying to get some more offense going, though, because they've been a little sluggish, too. Carlinville's done a pretty good job for the most part. And they go down low to Evan Gregory, and she's a load down there. Evan Gregory gets her first 2 points of the game within about 30 seconds coming into the game. So, like I said, she's a great player. Does a lot of great things for West Central. Can rebound, defense, you name it, pass. Little wild pass there. Goes off. Let's see here. Goes off of Carlinville. It's going to stay West Central basketball. It's a 6-0 lead with about 2:38 left on the clock. Jada Lawson taking out of bounds, passing to Mia Sievers. And let's see what West Central does. I think they're going to keep trying to, get a little high-low here, work that ball into Evan. And it's done a nice job, that high-low. Evan can't quite get it. May Reader gets in for the rebound, can't quite get it, but does tip it to her teammate, and that's a jump ball. One thing I do know about girls basketball, you're going to see a lot of jump balls. It's a common thing, it seems like. The hands are always in the cookie jar, so to speak. So we got a little pass in there. May Reader does a great job denying that pass, knocking out of bounds. It'll stay Carlinville basketball, though. Incoming is Gracie Lashman. She's coming in for Jada Lawson, and Laya coming in for May Reader. So right now, a little inbounds play. Tough shot by Evan Gregory, who was literally right under the basket, makes it. We got a timeout. It's 8-0 with 2:22 in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Oh.
You want this off?
Yep.
All right, we're back here. It's 2:22. It's 8-0. If you heard Grant say, oh, he just realized, hey, he hadn't been putting the rest of the score on there for you guys to see. But I told him it's early for us.
Yeah, it's early, all right.
and he's doing about 5 other things for us as well as making sure we have some wonderful music from time to time and making sure we got our sponsors up there as well. So Carlinville inbounds the ball. It's 8-0 right now. Laya on number 21 there. Laya's a pretty good defender, and she just gets right up on you and makes it tough for you. Gracie and Mia Sievers do a little trade-off. Jackie does a nice job coming off. Make sure she cuts off that underneath basket because that was almost a wide-open layup. So great job by Jackie Lashman there. This JV team, which is basically made up of mainly freshmen, they do a nice job. Evan Gregory gets the ball off the shot. Shot was a little wild. And it will remain jump ball, so it will go back to West Central then. So 8-0 here. Like I said, it's a young team for West Central as far as JV. You don't see basically all starting 5 freshmen for JV too often, but they've done a nice job this year, and they've won a lot of games. I don't know if they have any. Do they have any losses on JV level? I don't think they do, but I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure.
As a data one of the players, I probably should know, but I mean, I don't really remember. I don't keep track of the JV too much, the record. But I do know they're tough, and if they haven't lost a game, it's maybe been one. So right now it's 8-0, a minute 38. We got more people checking in. Jay Lawson, May Reeder checking back in. You got Mia Sievers going out, and looks like Evan Gregory is going to get a breather. Yep. And so on the floor you'll have Gracie Lashman, Jackie Lashman, Jada Lawson, Laya, and May Reeder. So ball's to the wing right now. Gracie looking into her sister. Passes a tough pass to May Reeder. May did a nice job catching that. Laya with the drive. Can't quite get it. Good drive. Just couldn't quite get it to fall. And so right now ball's being murked. Good defense by West Central, but you can hear Coach go get back because Jackie Lashman, our post player, getting caught playing a little defense too high up. Ball to the wing. Nice little shot there. Just missed. Rebound Jada Lawson. She's trying to go coast to coast with it. She thought about passing it. Thought about bringing it back out. Now hands off to Gracie Lashman. So we're working the ball at the top here. Look a little rough here. Coach is like, hey, let's go. Set it up. Let's get it going. So right now working the ball on the wing. May Reeder has the ball looking low. She got Gracie Lashman. Gracie with a tough pass in her Jackie. Jackie does a nice job just to even get that pass. Sometimes you got to tell the girls, hey, and I would tell this when I coach them, just because they look like they're open doesn't mean they are open. Shot up there just quite can't fall. And looks like ball went out of bounds, and looks like it will be West Central basketball here. So West Central taking the ball out underneath. Ball's passed in, looking a little slow coming here. Finally get the ball out. That's a tough play. Jaden made a nice play there. May with a good pass. May with a shot. Three, can't get it to go. Gracie Lashman rebound, and just rims in and out. Good try by Gracie Lashman. We're going to get another jump ball here maybe. And I think that's what we got. Another jump ball, and it will go back to Carlinville this time with 27 seconds left in the first quarter. It's basically been an – oh, nope, we got a foul here. We got a foul on Jackie Lashman, actually. So she got caught holding the arm. Last time she was down here, she almost got caught. And so this time they actually got her. So
yeah, it's going to be 2 on Jackie.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Coaches don't like it when you pick one up 90 feet from the basket, especially if you're a post player. So 18 seconds left here. Carlinville has gotten some open looks, not many, but West Central's done a nice job of getting on everyone, and we got to travel here. So 11.9 seconds left. West Central got the basketball. A chance to maybe extend this lead. It's 8-0 right now. Jada Lawson with the ball. 6 seconds here. Let's see what happens. Looking to get the ball to the wing. They find Evan Gregory. Evan with shot. Tough shot, but she almost got it to go. But that's it. It's 8-0 in the first quarter. And we'll come back here from West Central for some more basketball here at Winchester. And we're back here at Winchester. It's 8-0 West Central over Carlinville right now. The second quarter about to start here. You're on the floor for West Central. You have Gracie Lashman, Evan Gregory, May Reeder. You have Jada Lawson and Laya. And so far they've done a nice job. Really done a good job on defense, making sure nothing down low, nothing in the paint so far for West Central. They've done a really nice job there. So Carlinville's trying probably to work it, trying to get downhill, maybe get something backdoor if they can. Trying to catch West Central maybe overplaying on defense, but they've done a nice job getting their hands in the passing lanes. Evan Gregory trying to dribble through about 2 people, almost gets her pocket pick, but keeps it. May Reeder has the ball now. He's trying to set it up, gets to Jada Lawson, back to Lye. That goes over to Gracie Lashman. I don't know, it's a 2. Her foot was on the line. They call it the worst shot in basketball, but when you make it, it still counts. It still helps out. So it's 10-0 now. Great shot by Gracie Lashman there. she's done a nice job shooting from the outside, actually, this year. She's had several buckets. Evan Gregory gets in her. She gives it to Laya. Laya back to Evan Gregory, and it's quickly 12-0 right now. This West Central team, if they can, the JV team especially, if they could run, they will run. They'll get out and go. So Carlinville still looking for their first bucket of the game here. You can say West Central's done a nice job on defense, and yeah, I think Gracie got away with the first one. She wasn't getting away with the second one there, Grant. That's one's going to be Gracie Lashman's foul there. So is it her first? First only. Their second, I think. So she has 2 now. No, they called it on Jada Lawson. I thought that was Gracie. So here we go. Pass inside. Nice little cut, but that was number 20 for Carlinville. That's Lexi O'Brien. She almost got it. Back West Central back up quick. And Gracie Lashman couldn't get it, but Evan Gregory follows up the rebound, and now it's 14-0 with 4:46 left in the quarter. Sorry, here. First half has been all West Central so far. Carlinville, like I said, they've gotten some open looks, just trying to get something to fall here. That was a shot miss. Rebound by number 20, Lexi O'Brien again. Back up top, that's number 21 there. That's Lexi Fenton. They're working the ball in the wing. Try to do the wing screen and then hopefully get something off of that, whether you're going downhill or look at the back door coming from the other side. But Carlinville so far can't really find anybody, and you got to credit West Central for some good defense, and they've gotten their hands in the passing lanes. Great pass by Gracie Lashman to Evan Gregory down low. Gracie with the cut and then kicks it right to Evan Gregory. Evan just sitting in that low post area with some easy buckets. 16-0 here with 4 minutes left to play. Carlinville really struggling with West Central's wonder defense as Gracie Lashman hammers one, blocks that ball all the way up to the top parts of the seats here. Yeah, they're not very far up here, but it's still, that's top seats there. That's what, about 8, 9 rows up there?
Roughly 7.
7? Okay. We were trying to give her more. So Gracie Lashman coming out of the game. Jada Lawson back in the game. One thing you can say about Gracie, she plays great defense, and she is always on the floor if she can be. So right now, ball's up top. Laya playing some great defense here. Ball over to the corner. Mia Severs lets her girl go baseline, but she had help there. May Reeder was there for help, and so was Evan Gregory. Rebound by Mia Severs. Mia trying to get it going the other way, and it gets poked from her. And stay West Central basketball here with 3:40 left in the second quarter, 16-0. Got some fans rushing in here real quick, trying to get out of the way. They're doing a good job. Jada Lawson passing in to Mia Severs. So far, West Central, some great defense. Looks like, I don't know, Carlinville trying to press up a little bit here. And backdoor by Laya, gets the layup. Beautiful look there by Jada Lawson. Great pass, Laya finishes. And it is 18-0 right now, all West Central. Like I said, West Central's defense has been very tough today. They've done a great job getting hands in the passing lane. And when somebody has gotten by, they've done a great job playing defense, cutting off the lane. Great job getting the ball up the court. Mia Severs to Laya, and Laya to Jada Lawson. And it's 20-0. The fast break transitions worked very well for West Central. Carlinville just, right now you're just like, hey, we just got to get a bucket and see what we can do here.
Well, it's the defense is what's been the key for West Central. Carlinville now has only attempted 7 shots, and West Central's made 9.
Yeah.
It's just a great effort on the defensive end so far by West Central. Great active hands, and I mean West Central's picked up another foul, but that's what you're going to have when you're playing tough, active defense.
Yep. First free throw shot miss, and Grant, anybody that plays tough physical defense, they're up on you. It's tough to score.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I officiated a ball game last night over at Camp Point, and they took on a very good Q&D team, which is, I mean, they're tall. Boys basketball, tall. Mm-hmm. And it was. I mean, they were up in Camp Point's face all night. It just makes it difficult, stressful.
Well, it's so like play a team like that, like you just said, passing lanes. Hands are in them. It's tough. And I will say that with the West Central team, you got Evan Gregory, who's got her wingspan's like a guy out there. I mean, it's pretty good. She's in the lanes all the time, and then you got Jackie Lashman on top of it, and all the girls. A little tough pass by Mia Severs there. Probably shouldn't have thrown that one. Thought it was a back door. But if you know anything, Grant, you watched this team play from last year. They get after the ball.
Yes, they do. I mean, heck, you were a big proponent to the success they've had as their coach last year, and Went and got what did we get? Third?
Third in state
we were
last year.
third last year. I couldn't remember.
Third in state last year. Maybe if Ellie didn't have the concussion, I'm telling you what, I'd like to have that game back with her healthy.
Oh, for sure. But it is. It's a good group of girls that we have here on this this freshman squad, and like you said, they're playing quite a bit of varsity minutes and contributing a lot at the varsity level.
Yep, and they love what's best about all of them is they just love basketball. That's what you love about them. Sometimes you get a basketball team and like 3 or 4 maybe love basketball, but maybe not everybody. But you can go all the way down the line to everybody in there, and they just love to play. 20-1 here. Carlinville did get a free throw, so we got a minute 36 here. 20-1 West Central. Carlinville with some very good defense there, and Jackie Lashman will be coming back in for Evan Gregory. So let's see. It looks like it's going to remain West Central basketball. Yep. So it did get hit off, and it remains West Central basketball here. 1:36 left on the clock. Little screen with Gracie coming back out. Trying to get Mia Sievers on that. I think if Laya would have backdoored there, she would have had a layup. Jada with a good shot. Just can't quite get it to go. Rebound Carlinville. Nice job. And we're going to get a foul on West Central. That will be Laya picking up maybe her first. Yeah, it'll be her first foul. She's done a great job on defense today, though. And you can say that about all West Central right now. So we got a timeout now. It's 20-1. Minute 28 left. We'll be right back. And we're back here at Winchester where West Central leads Carlinville 20-1. A minute 28 left in the half here. Carlinville's just trying to get something going. They finally did get some points. Got a free throw going, so see if that helps them out a little bit. But so far, West Central's defense and their help defense has really been great. And they do a good job of switching when they need to. They collapse on the ball. And, you know, if you think you got something open, it just seems like somebody comes in and helps them out. Big three-point shot here. Almost goes in for Carlinville. Mia Sievers with the rebound. Jada almost had it with her. Passes back up to Gracie. Back to Jackie Lashman. Jackie turns. Looks like she just didn't quite square up enough on that shot. Carlinville heading back the other way. And if you're Carlinville, you know, Grant, you definitely don't want to play you're down 21, but you don't want to speed up the game because that's West Central's game. And so that just plays right into their hands. Nice little cut there. Carlinville cannot find the bucket earlier today. Having some trouble. That was a good look. Just couldn't quite get it to go. Jada Lawson bringing it up. Loses it. Nice play by Carlinville right there. I think that was number 21 there, Lexi Fenton. Nice play. And nice little layup there. Carlinville with their first bucket of the game does Paige Roberts. So it's 20-3 here. West Central still moving the ball, still working it. They've gotten a lot of good looks there. And Jackie does a nice job passing out of that double team. Laya just can't get the three to go. Nice play by Jackie, realizing she had double team, nowhere to go, and she's getting the ball out. 7.8 seconds left. It's 20-3 right now. Carlinville trying to get another bucket here and cut into this lead here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Laya with the steal, though. And that's going to be all she wrote for this half here. 20-3, it's been all West Central. We'll be back right after half. All right, we're back here at West Central. It's a 20-3 lead with the third quarter just starting. West Central's built up a big lead so far. And so right now it's 20-3. Carlinville, has had trouble scoring, and Gracie Lashman with the steal right off the bat there, trying to get the layup a little off balance. You would like to see a little bit better angle, but she did have a Carlinville girl play some tough defense on her there. So good job by Carlinville. Make sure getting back on D and not getting up that layup. So right now, like I said, it's 20-3. West Central has done a pretty good job of moving the ball around, and then on defense, they've done a good job of just being in the passing lanes and playing some great help defense. So we'll see what happens here. Good little post up there, but Jackie Lashman's there for help. That was number 20, Lexi O'Brien, who got it, but then Jackie came over and tied up the ball. So West Central gets a nice play there, and Carlinville with another turnover. West Central's D's basically picking up where they left off in the first half there. It's passed by Mia Severs to May Reeder. May looking at Jackie. Jackie looking opposite to Jada Lawson. Jada does a nice job getting that ball. Nice little power dribble and gets that bucket. It's 22-3 now. So far, like we said, it's been all West Central. Carlinville has had a lot of struggles just getting a good shot in there, but they've had a couple open shots, just missed it. But West Central's defense has really held them down. Nice shot there by number 20, just can't quite get it. And a great job by number 33 there for Carlinville. That's Addison Starr, who kind of takes that ball away and gets the ball back for Carlinville. So you got to give it up for Carlinville. They're not quitting anytime soon. Maybe 22-3, but they're playing hard. O'Brien almost gets the ball. Gracie Lashman knocks it out of bounds, so it'll still remain Carlinville basketball. Carlinville with a little the triangle play there right off the bat underneath. And a nice play, and that's another bucket there. Number 5, Paige Roberts. I think that's her second bucket. So 4 of the points coming from her. West Central trying to move the ball around here. Taking their time. Running a little baseline there with Gracie Lashman, but she couldn't get the ball. And then May Reeder, great defense there, getting her hands in there, and it will stay with West Central now. So great job by May Reeder there. Not necessarily the best pass there. Sometimes just reverse it and work it, try to get it going back the other way, right, Grant?
You said best.
So sometimes you just don't want to stare that down too much there. So moving the ball around here. May Reeder looking to get it inside, and it looks like it's going to stay West Central basketball maybe. Yeah. Carlinville hits that out of bounds, so it's 22-5 right here. 4:21 left in the game. May Reeder looking in, can't find anybody. Kicks to the corner of Jada Lawson, who drives, gets it to Gracie Lashman, who is fouled. I think she was trying to pass that to her sister Jackie, but she's going to benefit from it and go to the line. I imagine there's some great conversations at the Lashman household about, hey, if you should have passed the ball to me or not. You can see definitely Gracie and Jackie probably going at it with each other. Both of them great competitors. And both of them very good defenders on top of it. Gracie hits the first free throw. Let's see what she can do for the second one here. It's up, and it is good. Nice job. Friendly roll there. So far, West Central doing a great job of keeping their lead. It's 24-5 right now. Carlinville opened up. They did get a bucket after a couple plays, but then throw the ball away here. So that's that tough defense we kind of talk about. Hands in the passing lane, making you throw a ball a little bit higher than you'd like to throw it normally. Mia Seavers getting the ball down. They get it to Gracie for a three-point shot. She's just short. Hits Jackie, I think, on top of the head. She wasn't ready for it to be that short. Barely got the rim. Great defense, though, coming back from West Central. Carlinville's trying to push it. And a nice rebound by O'Brien there. She just got nowhere to go with it. Jackie Lashman did a great job, and Jada Lawson with the help there. And you got to say it's been a nice job by West Central, once again, just staying in the passing lanes and playing some great help defense. It's been something we mentioned over and over again. So let's see. West Central does like to trade off some of the screens up high. If you can get caught in that once in a while, if you can get downhill quick or get a little back door. But usually if you see a team that switches a lot, you'd like to get your post player in there and let your post set one of those screens, and then you got a nice disadvantage. But Carlinville's been unable to do that so far. Three-point shot just can't go, but rebound Carlinville again. Shot goes up, and it's good. That's number 21 there by Carlinville. That's Lexi Fenton. It's with the shot, so it's 24-7 right now. Carlinville, a little bit more offensive prowess this half. And let's see, we're going to have a timeout by West Central. They're not liking what they see here, and they want to kind of reset some. So we'll be right back. All right, and we're back here at Winchester. The West Central Cougars lead Carlinville 24-7. So, is it the Lady Cavaliers? Is that what they call Carlinville here, Grant? The Lady Cavaliers? I don't know. Well, that's what I'm going to guess, because I think that's what the boys used to be called back in the day.
I know they are the Cavaliers.
So I'm going to go Lady Cavaliers. You never know. Evan Gregory with a nice open wide shot there. Just couldn't quite get it to fall. A little flat. Like to see her get that ball up a little bit, give herself a chance for at least a roll or something. Carlinville's pushing them back the other way. They've done a nice job, Carlinville has, of getting some shots on the wing this half so far. So I imagine they're looking in. That's not a great pass. They were looking in, really nowhere to go. There were 3 West Central Cougar ladies there. Make sure that pass is not going anywhere. Evan Gregory over the top to May Reeder, back to Jackie Lashman. Jackie does a nice job getting it to Evan, who tries to go to May Reeder, but great defense by Carlinville there to knock that ball away off of West Central, and Carlinville will get it back. So we have a couple subs coming in for Carlinville. Number 23 coming in the game, Victoria Collins, and then number 14 coming into the game, that's Mallory Coons. So here we go. West Central still leading 24-7, about 2 minutes left in this quarter here, third quarter. And trying to post up May Reeder. That's the number 20 O'Brien. May does a good job on defense, and Mia Sievers trying to push the ball. She does. She gets it up to Evan Gregory. Evan looking to swing it. She's got to Jada. May Reeder was going to go back door and had to actually get the ball there. May's got the ball now, looking to go into Jackie. That's not a great pass because Jackie didn't really have her sealed. You want to see May hold that ball, let Jackie square up a little bit, post up to an open spot. So just got to kind of hold on that ball and wait just a little bit. Maybe even throw a pass fake in there. Carlinville has the basketball right now. They've looked a little crisper this half. So, but Evan Gregory, she's still there, and she's got such a long wingspan. She does a nice job of getting the piece of that ball. And Jada Lawson gets fouled, goes into the bench hard, but she's okay. That's a good thing. But they're gonna check her out. Kind of landed on maybe a couple people's a foot or two down there, maybe. Mia Sievers passes into Laya. Laya back over to May Reeder. Like I said, West Central's got to do a little bit better job of not forcing that pass. May's forces it again. That's probably the third forced pass. So you'd like to see her pass fake, and if it's not there, just swing it. Swing it back the other way. And sometimes I'm down there and I can yell it down there as a nice little fan, but being up here with Grant, he's told me I got to be civilized and just call the game. So that's what I'm doing. So right now we got Carlinville with the basketball. They've created a couple turnovers, and they're looking to see if they can get a couple buckets cutting this lead. But Evan Gregory on the floor, bats it away. Carlinville does get it. It's tracked down by O'Brien. And they're looking to push again and try to get a basket here. Another shot right off the wing. Can't quite get it. Mia Sievers with the rebound. She's going to push it now. She's looking for anybody. She wanted to get Evan Gregory, but Carlinville did a nice job. There was a girl right by her. So wasn't quite getting it. Looked like a foul there. There we go, yep. Matt Olson says, yep, that is a foul. Jackie Lashman will go to the line for 2 here. And if you're West Central, you've kind of been held without a bucket a couple times and a couple turnovers, so you'd like to see them get a couple points here. Coach Lawson, after Jackie makes her first free throw here, talking to May Reeder, telling her, hey, probably don't force that pass if it's not there. You can work it around, use your pass fake. Just because someone looks open doesn't mean they are open. And Jackie Lashman misses her second one. Carlinville does have the ball. It's 25-7, 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Carlinville's done a nice job. They've gotten a lot better open looks this half, I should say, and see what they can keep doing here. But I will say West Central's defense still pretty solid, and they've got a tie up there, Lyle, with some good defense, and it looks like West Central's going to keep the basketball. So nice job by West Central. They are suffocating defense, so to speak, because as soon as you get the ball, you're not going to have one person around you. You're going to have 2, sometimes even 3. So great job on defense there. Pass to down low. Oh, beautiful pass. So they hit high post, Jackie Lashman, a little high-low. She gives it to Evan Gregory for a nice bucket, and it's 27-7 with about 5 seconds left in this quarter. Carlinville trying to get a last bucket here, get some momentum going, hopefully. O'Brien with the 3, just falls short. And that's where we'll end the third quarter at 20-7, and we'll be right back for the fourth. And we're back here at Winchester where it's 27-7. Fourth quarter is about ready to start. Carlinville kind of had some good buckets there, but every time they get a bucket, it seemed like West Central come back with an answer, and usually started by their defense. So right now you have, Gracie Lashman out there, Jada Lawson, Mia Sievers, you have May Reeder, and you have Laya, and all of them are pretty good defenders, especially one-on-one or in help. So they do a nice job. Jada does a nice job hitting that ball out, but Carlinville retains possession. And Carlinville's they've had a tough time getting downhill, and that's a rough pass right there. Number 14 was going to backdoor, and they thought she was going to come over and get that, and it's just a little miscommunication. So West Central will have the basketball, 5:29 left in the game, up 27-7. And I'm sure Coach Lawson, the one thing you can probably give maybe West Central a little not great mark in that third quarter is they did force some passes. So I'm sure they talked about, hey, don't force it. Look for the open person. If it's not there, pass it around. May Reeder goes for a shot, doesn't get it, and Carlinville has the basketball, and they're going the other way. So that might have been the one knock on West Central that third quarter was a little bit too many passes to people that weren't open, forcing it. Laya with a great steal, and she gets the layup, so it's 29-7. Carlinville just trying to, in a game like this, you're like, let's build some momentum for our next game. Let's get some baskets, and see what we can do and run our offense. So
well,
go ahead, Grant.
Very similar to West Central. You're going to see a lot of these same faces in the varsity game for Carlinville, as well as during halftime. They only had four girls out here shooting. So they rely on a lot of their JV players to help field their varsity squad, just like West Central does. So that is part of the reason why we are playing 6-minute JV quarters today, to help out both teams. So hopefully players are as fresh as possible for that varsity contest, which will take place roughly 15-20 minutes after the conclusion of this one.
All right. So like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a young team, because, if you have a young team, you just got that much more to build for the next couple of years, and they're in your system. And we got a foul there on West Central, so Carlinville will go to the line for two here. Try to make this a 20-point game, and like I said, they're just kind of building. What can we do to get better? Let's see, they're discussing if White wants to come in there, and they do. So Carlinville, you got number 14 there. That is Mallory Coons going in for her first free throw shot. Shot's up, and it just hits the rim. A little off there. Checking into the game is number 5, Paige Roberts. And looks like number 3, Sola Lane for Carlinville. West Central has Jada Lawson, Jackie Lashman, May Reeder, Mia Sievers, and Laya out there. So a big rebound there for West Central. Carlinville doing a nice job pressuring the ball, seeing what they can do, but West Central has the basketball. Mia Sievers finds Laya cutting up the court. Finds Jada Lawson, back to May Reeder in the corner. And they're just working it, trying to run some offense here. West Central doing a nice job, just not forcing anything. Nice pass by Mia Sievers to Gracie Lashman. She just can't hit it. And Jada goes out of bounds. She has the ball on her and just gets stuck on her out of bounds. So Carlinville will get the basketball. 3:34 left in the clock. It's 29-7. So far it's been all West Central. And you could say their defense has been a big part of this game. So Mia Sievers up on the ball. She gets the steal. She's going to try to go coast to coast, but she's getting caught and she finds Jada Lawson on the other side. Nice job. Layup by Jada Lawson. That's one thing she's improved a lot on from last year, is making layups, because Jada had tons of steals last year. I know as her coach, and we'd have talks about making layups and getting a better angle and not rushing it, and she's done a great job this year. So I'd like to see players develop. And right now Carlinville is just trying to do whatever they can to get a bucket here. They've done a nice job running some offense, just can't get anything fall. That's a good three-point shot look, just doesn't fall. Sometimes you just say it hasn't been my day when you're shooting here. Seems like there's a lid on that thing. And Gracie Lashman goes in for the layup, gets hammered, and she'll go to the line and try to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way here. So, Grant, if you're Carlinville JV and you're the JV coach, what are you going to say after this game to kind of say where you want to be or what you want to do next?
Well, let's get ready to go to the varsity game.
Spoken like a good varsity coach right there.
No, I mean, you just got to take it. I mean, I see the camera up there. I'm sure they're watching some film, and it's learning. ultimately that's what JV basketball is.
Yep.
It is getting prepped to be able to play at the varsity level. And yes, there's a lot of people who get caught up in wins and losses, but at this level, that's not what it's about. It's about developing, about getting those players ready to be able to contribute at the varsity level. And sometimes that's the best part about coaching is that developmental aspect of it. I will say that personally, I enjoy that aspect of coaching. So there are definitely some positives. I think they came out in the second half and looked a lot better in that third quarter. But it's also getting back to the basics in terms of understanding how to handle the basketball when you're being pressured.
Yeah.
And that's been the biggest factor for Carlinville is just the turnovers just due to feeling pressure, not necessarily – I mean, I'm not going to take this away from West Central because they have applied really good pressure, but sometimes pressure makes you feel like you're getting hounded all the time.
Yep.
And it's just being comfortable with the basketball.
Yep. And coaches will get on that, and they'll work out some drills where they do some 2-on-1s and get you a little bit more accustomed to it, especially if you're young, and kind of work on, like I said, develop those skills, work on those skills, and get better. There are no state championships in JV basketball, so it's all about getting better and helping your team later on down the road for that varsity level basketball. So ball's being swatted around here a little bit. Like I said, Carlinville has not done a bad job of looking to get offense going. It's just it's been a lid on the bucket for them. Gracie Lashman does a great job of saving that ball. So West Central kind of a little slop here, but now trying to work the ball into Jada Lawson. She can't get it. That's great defense there by number 5 there. That's Paige Roberts. And let's see what we get here. Looks like we're going to get a foul. Yep.
Foul's going to be on May Reeder. Frustration foul.
Yeah, definitely. And, May hasn't had the offensive game she wanted today, but she has played some great defense today. Sometimes as a coach, you got to remind the player, hey, I know maybe it wasn't going great for you offensively, but defensively, she's been a stud today for us. So right now you got 1:19 left in this quarter. It's 34-7. West Central has basically led the whole way here and done a nice job and just trying to finish it out. And if you're Carlinville, you're like, let's get some buckets and help ourselves out and move on to the next game. Kind of like Grant said, just looking for the next game and go and improve. But I will say this, like you mentioned, this half they've done a better job of trying to run offense and get some better shots. So,
well, defensively they've been better too.
Yes.
Just better ball pressure and active hands, and it's definitely caused West Central to have more turnovers.
Yeah, and they've slowed West Central up on their transition too, so they've done a nice job getting back in transition defense. So West Central just moving the ball around right now. And if you're coach, you're like, hey, I just want to look at some offense. Don't force anything. Good pass by May Reeder. Good pass by Jada Lawson. She hits Gracie Lashman for about a 4-foot jump shot. That was a great ball movement by West Central, and I know if you're Coach Lawson, you're like, that's what I like to see. Just good movement, looking for an easy basket, trying to run some offense. Carlinville trying to do the same thing now. They've done some nice jobs looking at some screens. Got some options down low, but like I said, West Central is doing a nice job coming back and helping out their teammates. 4 corners being yelled out here, so if you're West Central, you're just going to run out the clock, do the right thing. You don't need any more buckets. You don't need more passes. Mia Severs, though, gives it up. A bad pass by Mia Severs. I know her dad will talk to her later about that. But that's the game right there. Carlinville does score a bucket at the end, make it 36-9. So great game by West Central, and Carlinville knows they have something to build on now, something to go after. That's a good way to measure yourself when you play a good team. So we'll be coming right back for you for the varsity game here in a little bit. I know Grant's going to be on here. Are you having your partner coming back with you to help you out a little bit?
Oh, well, I don't know who's going to be on. Aaron's supposed to be here, but we'll see what happens.
Aaron does a great job, so we'll see what happens. We'll see you guys later.
At guard, freshman number 11, Sylvie Gibbs. At guard, junior number 15, Ruthie Reels. At a 4, senior number 24, Caitlin Reels. In the center, senior number 10, Addie Jones. Cavaliers are coached by Darren Lee and Quinn Holland. And now let's get started. Cheerleaders. A senior number 4, Sophie Rudd. A junior number 14, Allie Little. A sophomore, number 23, Paisley Sturtevant. A freshman, number 25, Evan Gregory. And a senior, number 34, Adrian Cochran.
All right, folks, here we go. Aaron Littig hopping in for Travis Sievers. He did a great job on the JV action. Grant's going to join me here in just a minute, but we've got here at Winchester Grade School for varsity girls action against Carlinville. So here we go. On the floor for West Central, you've got Grubb, Little, Sturtevant, Gregory, and Kaufman. And then for Carlinville, you've got Swan, Gines, Gibbs, Reels, and Reels. And the tip goes to Carlinville. Three-pointer there. That's a big rebound by Reels, and she's going to get fouled. That's Ruthie Reels. She's going to go to the line for two. Reels is a 5'7" junior. For the Cavaliers. And she gets the first. And the second. First 2 points of the game go to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers looking like in a 2-3 zone here. Little brings the ball across over to Kaufman up top. They got Grubb in the corner. She's looking for that dive. Nothing going there. Now back up top to Kaufman. In the corner to Little. She's got to look at it. High off the board, and that rebound will go down to Gibbs. Now Reels to Swan. 00. I like that number. That's a good number. You don't see that a lot in basketball. That's Gines with it up top. Over to Reels. Good defense here by the Cougars. They're in man-to-man. Reels looking at the three. Looks like a pretty solid player. Good spin move there. Going to get another foul. She's that's Caitlin Reels. She's a 5'10" senior, and you can tell already she's not afraid to go back behind the line there. Shot fake, kind of a dual threat.
Foul was on Sophie Grubb, her first, team second.
And Reels gets that free throw. Second one for Reels is good. Apparently these Reels girls can shoot free throws. They're 4 for 4. 2-3 still. Sturtevant over to Kaufman. Up top to Gregory. Gregory looking for Grubb in the middle. Had it for a second. Little able to make a great catch in the lane, but the jumper long off the backboard. And here come the Cavaliers. Reels going to the bucket. Left-hand finish, no good. Rebound there. Here comes Sturtevant down the right side. Kaufman, Grubb. They had Gregory for a second. Grubb's going to dribble and penetrate. That's her shot right there. Unable to finish on that one, though. But she'll shoot that one multiple times a game. Gets going down the rail, and it's kind of a running one-footed hook. That's Reels going to the rim again. She looks like she's going to be a handful out there.
Yeah, it was interesting to see what Carlinville would have coming back. I know they were really good last year.
Okay.
And they had 2 or 3, maybe even 4 seniors on that squad. So I was curious to see what this matchup would be like, just not knowing what all they had returning from a very good squad they had last year.
They've not been in our regular season before, right? This is our first. Okay. That's what I thought.
Well, they may have been. We may have had it scheduled last year.
Okay.
And it may have been one of those games that got canceled due to weather. But, yeah, this is the first time. I think there were some Carlinville people out in the parking lot before the game maybe saying, we got to play in their grade school? And if you are from Carlinville and you are watching, this is our gym. We don't have a gym that is sufficient enough to play ball games in our high school. This is our gym for all junior high and high school sports. And the Carlinville boys have played in this gym the last, 2, 3 years, maybe even 4 in the Winchester tournament.
Yeah. That was so back-to-back threes. Reels had a 3 on the other end, and then that was Evan Gregory right there with the three-pointer to break the scoring drought for the Cougars. 7-3 with just under 5 to go here in the first quarter. Reels get another look at it. That one's off the rim. Batted around, ends up with Allie Little here. In the corner to Sturdivant. Finds a cutting Grubb. Grubb in the middle. Nothing going there. Gregory fighting for the rebound, and she's going to get a foul. That's one thing Gregory does really well. She's a freshman, but she's just kind of everywhere. She's really long, athletic, reads things well, especially in the press action on the defensive side, but then she's constantly going at the offensive glass. And gets that first free throw. Second one from Gregory is short, but Grubb with the rebound. She's going to look to go back up. It's a little short. Gets her own rebound again. That one's short as well. Now Reels. Right down the middle. Stolen away by Grubb. Up ahead, stolen away by Reels. She's going to go to the hoop here. Kaufman was in position there to maybe get a charge, but they'll get Grubb with her second foul, I believe. Yep.
This is a place you really don't want to see in Carlinville right now. Like you said, they're 4 for 4 from the line, and they look comfortable shooting those free throws.
Yeah, they do. You can tell this young lady, Caitlin Reels, really nice shooting form. And she gets them both. So today is maybe a first for Coach Likes. He dubbed this Futures Day, so he went into the elementary and grade school and invited all young girls players to come out today. They've got a special spot behind the bench, and they got in free today if they wore some Cougar gear or a jersey of some kind. So we've got a nice spattering of youngsters, of futures in the gym today.
We're going to have a timeout taken by Carlinville. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we will be back shortly.
All right, we're back. West Central looking to inbound here over the top to Kaufman. And now they'll reset. Kaufman, three-pointer from the top of the key. Got it. That's something Adrian can do as well all through her career. If she gets enough time, she can knock down shots. She just needs that little extra second to make sure she's got everything organized the way she wants. So this is Reels. Backdoor cut. That's stolen away by Sturdivant. Up ahead to Little. There comes Kaufman trailing in the backcourt. That's Sturdivant. Her three-pointer is long. Rebound to Reels. That's Gibbs looking for Reels in the middle. She's going to try a post move. And Reels draws another foul.
I believe they're going to get Sturdivant on that one. Ooh, they got
Lashmet.
I thought it was Sturdivant coming from the weak side, just late getting there. But will be Jackie Lashmet her first. And with 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter, West Central is going to send Carlinville to the line.
The rest of the way.
Yeah,
and they have not missed yet so far. Maybe they ought to try fouling somebody else.
Like you said, they haven't missed. Carlinville's 8 for 8 from the free throw line, all in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Into Lashmet, over to Sturdivant. That's tipped out of bounds there by the other Reels, Ruthie Reels. Substitution in, Swan will leave. That'll bring in number 20, which is Lexi O'Brien. And then also number 33, which is Addison Starr. Up top to Little. Open look for three from the wing. No good. There's Lashmet battling in there. Going to get a jump ball, and that will go to Carlinville. Another freshman getting big minutes for the Cougars. You got Gregory and Lashmet out there. Reels across the half court, looking to get a high ball screen there. She goes right. Good defense there. They're going to get a travel. Good job, Allie Little, not reaching. And sending another Carlinville player to the line. Carlinville still to 2-3. West Central's gotten some looks out of it, only been able to hit 1 3. Little fires off another one. That rebound is battled for. Going to get a jump ball there. Back to, that's the two freshmen down there battling. This jump ball will be Cougar basketball. Lashmet's open right now. Up top to Kaufman. Steps into that three, and it's good. Adrian Kaufman, 2 big threes here in the first quarter. Keeping them close. I don't know. Do you want to make threes, or do you just want to get all your points off of free throws? Because that's the difference in the game right now is the amount of free throws. Good hustle by Sturdivant. What a play. Little picks it up. She thought maybe she got some contact, but didn't. Missed the layup. Reels. Good underhand, inside hand layup from Reels there. That was a tough finish. Now down to Little. Little into Gregory. Gregory handoff basically to Lashmet, and she finishes at the rim. Freshman connect there. That's Gibbs. Lashmet almost with a steal there, and she's going to pick one up. Just a little bit too aggressive. And we'll see if Sylvie Gibbs, who is a freshman, is as good as a free throw shooter as Katie Reels. And she missed that one. So that'll be Lashmet's second foul. And they'll bring in another freshman, Jada Lawson, in the ballgame. Second one from Gibbs is good. 2-point lead for Cavaliers. Into Gregory. Gregory was expecting somebody to be over there, just there was not. And you can see the kind of look on her face was like, ooh, I don't know what I was doing there. They're going to get Kaufman again, a chance at a three. That one rattles out. Rebound to the Cavaliers. We're going to get a foul, I think, not a jump ball. And that's going to be Lexi O'Brien going to the line.
They're going to pick up Sturdivant with that foul, her first.
O'Brien, another freshman for Carlinville. Misses that first free throw. It was weird today, Grant, because at the freshman game I was running the clock and they were doing 20-minute running halves. So they took the fouls to 7 before it was bonus, and then you were shooting 1-and-1 at 7. And, like, I was all confused. We've been doing 2 shots no matter what for so long that it was weird. Reels. Out to the other Reels. Her three-pointer goes in. Big bucket there from Ruthie Reels on the kick out from, I don't know. I'm assuming it's her relative. I don't know if it's her sister. Lawson looking for Gregory in the corner. Over the top to Sturdivant. Little three-pointer, top of the key. Nothing but net. 3-point shooting keeping West Central in the ball game right now. Into Reels at the free throw line. She's going to spin around Gregory. Kaufman trying to take a charge. Solid defense there. Made the tough shot for Reels. 30 seconds to go. Got to be careful. Kaufman, take a look at that one. That one's... Be ready. Now up to Lawson. 15 seconds to go. Into Little on the post. She gets around. Underhand reverse layup. Doesn't go. Reels ends up with it. Don't put her on the line in the last 8 seconds. Make her take a tough shot here. She's going to dribble down and end up getting through everybody and just misses the layup. She had another nice inside layup there attempt, but just rolls out. So that's going to do it. First quarter is in the books. It's 18-15 in favor of Carlinville. All right, here we go. Ready to start the second quarter. First quarter was a story of free throws and three-pointers. That's Reels dribbling all the way around the top. To Swan. She dribbles baseline. Sturdivant gets a steal there. She's heading down the line. Taken away by Reels with got their feet tied up. Still the 2-3. West Central looking to maybe do something. That's Gregory corner three-pointer. It's off the back iron. Rebound to Reels. That's O'Brien, guarded by Sturdivant. That's Gines with it now. Reels, tough catch. Has Sturdivant guarding her. She's going to look to drive there. Well, she picked up her dribble. To the other Reels. She'll spin dribble out of this. Nope, tries to go all the way through. Good help defense there from Lawson. Outlet pass up ahead to Little. She's got the left side, left hand. Going to get a foul there on Reels with the block, which should send Little to the line. Little, first attempt, is good. (18-16). Little gets them both. One-point game here. O'Brien. That's Gines up top, looking for Reels on the wing. Lawson's on her. O'Brien had Sturdivant pinned on the weak side. Reels with the board and putback. That is Ruthie Reels with that putback. She's got 7. Caitlin Reels has 11. That's the bulk of the scoring for the Cavaliers. Little with a good take and left-handed layup there. I like what Coach Likes is doing here. He's getting Little in the middle of that zone a little bit. She's probably our best creator in the in any aspect. So giving her some touches there. That's Ruthie Reels with another 3. These Reels girls are pretty much dominating this game.
Yeah, they have 21 of the combined 23 points for Carlinville. And it's a great mixture of between, inside, outside, free throw line, all aspects of the game.
That's Little. Great hustle play and save to Gregory. That's Allie Little, what she does. She never gives up on the play and always finds ways to just use grit and determination to make some things happen, and she did it right there. Gines with it up top. They're going to get Reels 3-point look, no good. Rebound to Kaufman. Kaufman up ahead to Little, looking to push it here. She's going to get through on, whoa, what a finish. She drove right into Caitlin Reels with the left hand and contact and gets the finish and ties the ball game up. West Central with a little spurt here. Maybe that's the key, is getting out in transition.
I would love to see West Central jump that entry pass into this flex offense.
Yep. There, Lawson did it right there on Reels. Yep, they're going to get a foul on Gregory.
That's going to be Gregory's first personal, team first. Something West Central's done a better job of this quarter thus far is staying out of foul trouble.
Yeah. Luckily, they spread it all out in that first quarter, and nobody's really in foul trouble. But
yeah, I mean, you look at it, Carlinville went 10 of 12 from the free throw line in the first quarter.
That's just too easy right there. That's Sylvie Gibbs going all the way in and getting an easy layup. Braylee Littig checked into the game for West Central. Into Littig on the wing. Hits Allie Little. Into Sturdivant. Sturdivant's layup's no good. Reels with the rebound.
Just a great look.
Yeah, I love that we're finally getting the ball in the middle of this zone. So what that's going to do is also open up the threes if we can stay hot from the three-point line.
Well, that's one thing we haven't been afraid of is shooting the three today so far. We've taken 11 attempts, made 4 of them.
That's Reels all the way to the bucket there. Oh, they're going to get Gregory with the reach. That'll be her second foul. I'm going to have to make a decision here with they're going to go, they're going to have Gregory have a seat. They'll bring Grubb back in the ball game.
Grubb, who also has 2 personal fouls.
Oh, well. I don't know. They're going to stay there. Sturdivant able to get a hand on that one on the inbound. Stay in front of Reels. There's on the opposite side. That's Gines, and she loses it out of bounds. A lot of focus on Reels coming down the lane and left that kind of weak side open over there. Sturdivant to Kaufman. Back up to Kaufman. Kaufman looking for some help here. Gets Grubb on the wing. Back up top to Kaufman. We got to reverse it sometimes, girls. We can't keep it on the same side. There's a reversal. Sturdivant's three-pointer. Hard off the back iron now. Reels to Reels, and she's going down the lane. Good help defense there. Allie Little with the steal. Now she's got an opportunity here. Beats Reels to the bucket. That's Sturdivant with it. She's trying to jump ball. Coach likes saying, hey, go back up with that. I think maybe for Miss Sturdivant there, she missed that layup earlier, and she was in the trees. Maybe she thought she had a better decision, but we'll get a quick 30-second timeout here. I don't know who took it, Carlinville or us?
Carlinville took it.
Okay, but they lead it by 2, 25-23, 3:43 left to go here in the first half. Our freshman boys had some action over in Bluffs this morning. They beat QND in an overtime and then a sudden death overtime by 1 point on a free throw by Blaine Vortman. So good win for the freshman group down there, over there in Bluffs. And then they did lose their second game, though, to Williamsville. Williamsville's a really good basketball team, so but they competed.
Also in action today was our junior high boys.
Yep.
7th grade, I was told, won in overtime against Carrollton St. John's, and I have not heard anything about 8th grade yet.
Three-pointer there by Liddig is a little bit long. There's a steal. That's Liddig and Little combining there to put some pressure and get a steal. Ties up the ball game.
I think that's one thing. If Coach Likes wants to, is I think you can enforce some pressure here and create some turnovers on Carlinville.
At least try it, maybe. I mean, obviously, Reels, number 15, both of them look like they can handle the ball a little bit, but if we need to, we can try some pressure. We've got some girls that'll get after it.
But we're also in some foul trouble here, too, and that may be a second-half adjustment.
Into Kaufman, back to Sturdivant. Sturdivant passing that one. That's Little now. Back to Sturdivant. Her three-point attempt. That's off. I can tell when it came out. Reels with the rebound. And she's going to work against Sophie Grubb. Oh, good steal there by Sturdivant. Almost a steal anyway. Now we got to get back and help. That's Swan. Liddig fights through the screen. Back to Sturdivant.
They're going to get Sturdivant on a foul. It's going to be her second, team third. Lawson and Gregory going to check back in for West Central as Liddig and Kaufman are going to have a quick breather.
(27-25). Oh. Couple of more substitutions. That's going to be O'Brien back in and Starr back in as Gines and Swan go have a seat.
Well, I got an update. Our 8th graders won by 5 today, so both 7th and 8th grade won.
Wow.
Freshmen went 1-1, JV won, so hopefully the varsity squad can sit here and take care of business.
That would be fantastic. Not to mention our exciting varsity boys game last night. Three-pointer at the buzzer to win it by Riker Ford for the first lead of the game for West Central in the last second.
Great way to kick off Christmas break.
That's right. They're going to get Seals on the wing. Step back three. Well, I thought it was going to be. Just loses her feet there. Little picks it up. Good decision to pull that out. Nothing going. Now Grubb's going to go to the bucket. She gets stopped. Good help defense there by Starr. Go to Sturdivant in the corner. Down to Gregory. Should get a jump ball here. That's one thing, there. That's a good look by Sturdivant down there, but, Gregory's just a freshman. But being able to keep pressure on the defender and then pop out to go get the ball instead of releasing so early. Three-pointer by Little is short. Now we're under 2 minutes. Carlinville's up by 2. O'Brien in the middle to Reels. Kicks it out to the other Reels. She's been hot from three-point land, and she hits another one. Both of those girls can shoot it. That's a really great combination to have Caitlin Reels being able to collapse that defense in the middle and have the kick out to Ruthie for knockdown threes.
Adrian Kaufman going to check back in for Sturdivant. 30-25 Carlinville lead with 1:25, and I want to say it's kind of a crucial 1:25.
Yeah.
This is kind of how the half's going to end here.
I would totally agree. You know, we've had it tied up. Now they've stretched it back to 5. And, you know, being a 5-point game or a 2-point game or a 9-point game is a huge difference going into half.
Foul is on Allie Little, trying to get over top the screen.
They're sending that double team to Reels, which I think they probably need to do. But Reels did a great job identifying the double, finding the open person for that easy bucket on the other side. West Central, now that's Grubb. Really looking for Allie Little here. They go over the top to Kaufman. Back to Grubb. There's that middle action there. They go Lawson. Back to Kaufman. We might be able to get a screen on this zone. Kaufman steps into a 3, gets another one. Adrian Kaufman, big first half from her. That's 9 points in the first half, all on 3s for Kaufman. They might be able to seal that zone and get something over the top and get Kaufman some more looks. That's Gibbs looking for Reels. Now we're down 10 seconds. Reels is going to look to yeah, they're going to get an offensive foul there on the screen there by that Star. So West Central, we're going to get a 30-second timeout. There's 9.1 left to go here in the first half. West Central's down 4. All right, here we go. 9.1 seconds. West Central's going to have to go length of the floor here. A bucket here would be huge. Where Kaufman over to Little. Now there's 3 seconds. Little's three-pointer at the buzzer is off. Got an open look, maybe a little deeper than what they wanted it to be, but halftime score now, 32-28 in favor of the Carlinville Cavaliers. All right, folks, thanks for coming back to us. We're ready here for the second half. It'll be Carlinville basketball to start. They lead it by 4. We'll see what adjustments might be out there. Not as many free throws in the second quarter, but a lot more threes like that one in the second quarter. And that is Ruthie Reels for her 16th point of the night. And at least 3 threes, I believe.
She may have 4, maybe 5.
Okay.
They have 5 made threes. They're 5 of 8.
Oh, that's Gregory with kind of an odd. It looked like she wasn't sure she wanted to shoot that. But she knocked it down. And then one adjustment right off the bat here is West Central isn't zone.
If you're going to play zone, you better be able to locate Reels.
Yeah, both of them. That's Caitlin Reels steps into one, and you also have to be able to rebound out of a zone. Reels with the board, and their putback's no good. Sturdivant down the right side. She's got Gregory in the corner. They find a cutting Grubb. Good kick out to Sturdivant. One more. Over the top to Sturdivant. That's Little. 3-point attempt off the rim. Sturdivant able to save it, but right to Giants. I think we, in this zone that they're playing, our girls have to be just a little bit more ready to shoot. Like they're kind of just standing straight up, and then it takes them a little bit to get that shot off. If we're in a little more of a stance to catch the ball and get right into our shot, it might help us with some timing there.
Well, and if you're Paisley, you can't let your shooting performance in the first half dictate the rest of the game.
Yeah.
She's going to continue to be open. All right, you're on the floor for a reason. Do not be hesitant.
Right there, Kaufman should have shot that. There, get that one. There we go. That's a kid. Yeah. Maybe she made the right decision right there. Maybe she knew, like, this isn't it. I ain't shooting it.
She had the feeling.
Yeah. That's Kaufman with big 12 points.
4 threes.
There, now Carlinville moving around trying to figure out the zone here. Up to Reels up top. Getting it reset up. They'll get movement there. That's Gibbs going. They're going to get an offensive foul. Great job by Allie Little. Moving her feet, cutting her off, getting that push off there on Gibbs. (35-33). I thought Little was going to pull the trigger there. They go to Kaufman again. Like, if I'm Adrian right now, I'm just looking to pull the trigger. That's Little. Tough finish if it goes. Good defense by Giants there. Rebound out. Now Carlinville right down the middle. You're going to have to get a hand in her face. You will not want her to shoot that. Good box out by Kaufman. She just got to go get the ball once she boxes out good. She did it better on the second time. Up top to Kaufman. Now over to Little. Little open. Gets it to go. That'll be a lead there. 1-point lead for West Central. They continue to get open wing looks. It's just going to be a matter of how many they knock down out of it. Good help there by Sturdivant. Back to Reels. Reels, 3-pointer. That one's going to be short. Rebound to Grubb. They got Sturdivant up ahead. They got Little on the other side. Wow, that ended up in Gregory's hands. She missed it, and it's going to be Carlinville ball. Bounce pass there from Sturdivant, and then maybe a little sooner. She took about 2 or 3 extra dribbles that allowed Carlinville to kind of catch up.
As soon as she got to about the volleyball line, spike line, that should have been a bounce pass across.
Yep.
The deeper you get, the harder the pass becomes.
Don't reach. They're going to get a jump ball right there, and that's going to stay with Carlinville. You got to keep your eye on 15 and 44. Leaking out. Yep, they're going to get a reach on Sturdivant. And that's just simply a case of reaching with the wrong hand. If the ball's there and you see it, she went with her inside hand, which is her dominant hand, and that's what gets you the reach.
That's foul number 3 on Sturdivant.
Reels with a great catch in there. And a jump ball back to West Central. That's 3 fouls on Sturdivant, so Lawson will come in the ball game. I feel this is the first lead for West Central, right? They're going to leave Little open. Good screen by Kaufman. Little drains the 3, steps right into it. 39-35. West Central's got to stay active in this zone. It's working well for them right now. Yep, they'll get a double dribble now. And a lot of it's due to the pressure being put up top by, it was Sturdivant, now Lawson and Allie Little. So we're going to get a timeout here by Carlinville. It's going to be a full timeout. West Central with a 4-point lead with 3:44 to go here in the third quarter. All right, we got a full timeout there by Carlinville. West Central on a run. They lead at 39-35 on some hot shooting. It'll be their ball coming out. That's Reels looking to extend a little bit of this pressure in this zone. They're going to get Kaufman on the wing here. Actually, they've switched to man-to-man, I think, actually. And Sophie Grubb with a great move in the paint and finished. Extend the lead. Yeah, you can't let her dribble right down to that top of that key because she will shoot it. That's Gibbs now to Reels. That ball got tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Carlinville. Got to help down here with Gines. She's open. Gibbs on the perimeter. Back to Reels. Lawson stops her. They're going to get a foul on the floor there on Grubb, which that will be...
Should be foul number 3 on Sophie, team second.
Watch the seal on the backside, Sophie. Reels coming all the way in. Oh, that was down and then popped out. They're going to foul on number 44, Reels. Lashman's coming in for Grubb. So Carlinville has moved into a man-to-man. The hot shooting from West Central has prompted that move. Then they get Lashman cutting to the basket. Good defense there by O'Brien to make it tough on her at the end. Lawson hustling in the backcourt. Gets the steal up to Little. Now they go to Gregory. Gregory gets a Lashman with the pin and turn and finish to freshman connection. It's the second time this game those two have hooked up.
That's great ball movement right there by West Central.
Reels in the middle. Ooh, probably got away with one there.
May have been a foul.
That's what I said. They got away with one there. They're really looking to get it to one of the Reels girls. Gine steps in. Her jumper is long off the back. They're going to get Lashmet with a push in the back on the rebound as Ruthie Reels in there battling.
It's going to be foul number 3 on Jackie and team foul number 4.
That's Gines, and they're going to get Gregory with a foul. We just have to learn to stop reaching in those moments. Like, she's in a tough spot already. She's picking a ball. Just wall up. Get tall, get tight on her, and just make it tough.
Oh, they had the numbers wrong, Aaron. Now we'll be in the bonus.
Oh, okay. That's Gibbs over to O'Brien. Good cut there by Reels, and that's going to go in. Holy cow, I could tell the way it was going to come off the glass that was going to go in. Big bucket there by Reels.
That's what you call high off the glass. Here's a crazy thing, Aaron, is this is going to be Carlinville's first free throw attempt since the first quarter.
And where they had what, like 12?
They went 10 of 12.
And she gets the free throw. We know that she can shoot those. Let's keep that in mind if it comes down to being close at the end of the game and we have to foul. We don't want to be fouling her. To Kaufman. Sturdivant looking for Grubb in the middle. Grubb got to get a kick. There we go, out to Kaufman. They got Lashmet with the pin on the inside. She lost the handle on it, though. Kaufman set for a 3 and gets another one. Adrian Kaufman having a game today. That's 15 for Kaufman now on all 3-pointers. And then she continuously finds herself open. Oh, they're going to get a block, and I have... Yeah, they'll get a block on Little. I stopped myself.
I was going to say she should be shooting. That's team foul number 5.
Couple of substitutions in. Swan in the game and Starr in the game. And there's Reels knocking down another free throw.
Such a judgment call. It's so hard. Calls like that is one side of the gym is going to be screaming in excitement. The other one's going to be screaming in frustration.
It feels like it doesn't matter if it's clearly the correct call or not. That's the call that everybody always complains about. It doesn't matter. So jump ball down there. It'll stick with Carlinville. West Central, this zone has worked well for them here in the second half. They're going to be looking, obviously, for 44 and 15 to get some looks from the three-point line. Now Sturdivant on Reels. She's going to go all the way to the bucket. They're going to get Kaufman with a foul. It's just not moving our feet and reaching. And, we just got to stop sending this girl to the line.
I don't know. She has 16 points, and I don't know how many points are on free throws, but I'm going to sit here and say at least 10 or 11.
Yeah.
As they're now 14 of 16 from the line, and she's been there a majority of the time.
And keeps knocking them down. Now it's a 4-point lead, 46-42. 47 seconds left here in the third. Carlinville still in the man. Good find by Kaufman to Grubb right there. Man, the senior Adrian Kaufman having what's no doubt is her best game of the year so far. Feeling really comfortable behind the line. Great look there. What a wonderful feel for the game she has. And this is, don't bail him out with a foul here. Good find there. That's the star. She misses it. Rebound. Saved by Little. We've got time, Paisley. We can set something up. There's 10 seconds on the clock. They get it to Little. Little over to Kaufman. Her three-pointer. Got another one. Adrian Kaufman. The game's still going on. Don't walk to the bench. Holy cow, Adrian Kaufman. What a game. She is feeling it right now. I know her old pops, Andy, is sitting down there going, she's finally shooting like me. Holy cow, Adrian Kaufman, big game right now. West Central leads at 51-42. We're ready for fourth quarter action. It'll be West Central basketball coming into this fourth quarter. Big third quarter by West Central, led almost entirely by senior Adrian Kaufman. She's got 18 in the game. West Central's up 51-42. Here, my idea here, my thought is we can't take our foot off the gas. We don't have to force anything, but you can't start playing not to lose.
Keep playing the game you've played for 3 quarters.
Don't change a thing. That was a good find right there, just through Sturdivant's hands. Stay active in the zone. The thing that scares me is these Reels girls are complete shooters. And any space they get, that's Reels driving baseline, take a charge. Sophie Grubb, they're going to get her with a block just because she just slightly moved just at the last second. And that should be 4 fouls on Grubb, I believe. Oh, they gave it to Kaufman. And that's her 4th foul. That hurts.
There's no way that was on Kaufman.
I sure wouldn't think so.
Kaufman got beat on the baseline.
Yeah.
You look up there, we are in foul trouble. 3-2. 3-3-3.
Good effort there by Lashman. Up ahead to Sturdivant. They get it to Grubb. She goes to the line. Tough finish. She had Gibbs draped all over her, but still able to get the finish. Looking in the middle there to Starr. That's stolen away by Little. Good decision. Don't have to force anything. Had no numbers there. Sturdivant. Out to Gregory. Over to Little. Little dribbles middle. Tough shot in the lane. Finishes over Starr. Allie Little having herself a game too. That's 19 for her. Kind of a quiet 19. It's hard to, you know what? I think that she thought that 10, who was going in to check in, was a teammate, and that's who she was throwing it to.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but we're going to have a timeout taken here by Carlinville. It's going to be a full timeout with 6.5 minutes to play in this one as West Central using that momentum and now up 12 points.
West Central basketball. What is going on with that clock? Oh, okay.
Well, I think that time, so when they go timeout, there is a internal timer.
Yeah.
There's a first timer as your warning. And you got to wait that additional time for that second timer to go off.
Right, and then we're just getting ready earlier, and okay, that makes sense. That's Little the bucket. She gets fouled.
This will only be free throw attempts 5 and 6 for West Central today.
And Little gets the first. They're going to leave Lashman up there all by herself, try and get a rebound. And she almost does. Reels comes out of there with it, though. Good defense there by Gregory. We just got to play good, solid wall defense, stop the reaching, because we have lots of girls in foul trouble.
Just keep them in front.
Yeah, they're going to foul there on Little as the feet got tangled up.
That'll be foul number 3 on Little, and all 5 players for West Central currently have 3 fouls, with Kaufman on the bench with 4.
6 minutes to go in this one. That could become a factor. That's Reels up top. Swan. It doesn't really feel like anybody else for Carlinville is really looking to shoot the ball. Especially from the perimeter anyway, except for the Reels.
The man got away with a foul there by Gregory. It's just same situation. Like they bring there's going in reaching.
That's better defense by both of them, staying straight up. That ball, if Sturdivant can get to it, she'll have a chance at a layup and hits the bottom, but there's Little hustling, drawing a foul. Allie Little, the spark. She just never stops going. And she also never comes out of the game.
You know, we were fortunate enough to watch your 2 older brothers play. And they were the similar type players. Could bring the spark, just the motor, and
toughness as well.
She just carries that family tradition.
For sure. All 3 of those, if you threw a ball by a brick wall and said, go get it, they'd take the brick wall out to get the ball.
But I'm going to I'll take chance in that battle.
Yeah. There's another turnover by Carlinville. And, man, I'll tell you, good move by Coach Likes and Coach Lawson. This zone changed the game in this second half. And kudos to the girls for, playing the zone in a good way, putting a lot of pressure up top. And they got Lashman on the post. That one high off the backboard and out. They're going to be – that's an open hand. I learned that from Denny. Start paying attention to either open or closed instead of waiting for the signal, right?
Yeah. Closed fist means foul.
They got Grubb right over the top. There's a little handoff play to Little. Left hand off the glass and good. 60-43. West Central now starting to put some distance between them and the Cavaliers. Still 5 minutes to go, though. When you can shoot the ball the way the Reels girls can, that lead could disappear in a hurry.
The momentum in this gym is completely shifted.
Yeah.
And you can see it, you can feel it.
Yep.
It is just completely flipped to the West Central side. And it goes back, in my opinion, to those last minute and a half before halftime.
Yeah.
I mean, Carlinville had a chance to extend that lead to about 8 or 9, and we created turnover, got a good look, and knocked down the 3 to close it to, what was it, 3 at half?
I think it was 4. I think it was 32-28 at half. Liddig checks back in the game. I do want to give a quick shout out to my daughter there, Braylee Liddig. Today happens to be the 1-year anniversary. 1 year ago today, she was diagnosed with leukemia. So from, 5 months in a hospital bed to playing a basketball game today in a year. That's super proud of that kid.
It is extremely amazing to see how the process has went over the last year.
Yeah. Uh-oh, gets a steal. A chance for a layup here. Oh, man, babe. Oh, Matt, you can't give her a foul there? Get her to the line?
Man, you're wanting to get to the line. I'm just praying. Stay on your feet, Brayley.
Yeah. She's rubbing her hip there. I think she got some contact. I don't know what's going on. There's Little. Misses that one. Little, though, gets the steal up. Nope, it'll be out of bounds. All right, we're back here. Carlinville, 61-43. Littig with the steal. She's good hustle, though, Brayley.
Jump stop.
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't played much basketball in the last year.
Throw on the brakes, let them fly by.
I'm afraid if she threw on the brakes, her legs would just give out. They get Little in the corner. She fires up the three. Is good. Allie Little. You know, she's got, that makes it 27 for her on the day. Between her and Kaufman, what an amazing second half those two had. Into Reels. And she will get 2 more free throws. She has a way of just kind of getting like right in the right spot between two people and being able to draw those fouls. Reels gets another one. And Sturdivant will check out, and that'll bring in Jada Lawson. And that'll be Ruthie Reels comes out of the game. Who came in? Is that 22? That's Josie O'Brien, I believe, for Carlinville. Reels gets them both. And then Caitlin Reels will hop out. So Ruthie had 16. Caitlin had 21. And Kaufman comes back in the game. That's number 5, which is Paige Roberts in for Carlinville. Grubb drives middle. Finds Littig. And Littig, good pass from Grubb. Littig posting up down there. And she gets a foul, a chance to go to the free throw line. Her first free throw attempts of the year. Something she used to be pretty decent at. And gets the first one. How crazy is that? You know, this is probably her most action that she's gotten this year, and happens to be on the 1-year anniversary, and she's scoring some buckets. Second one's going to be a little short. So, a mass substitution. We've got Laya Montane, Gracie Lashman, Olivia Clark, and May Reeder in the game, along with Littig, and that's Gibbs with the jumper. And Mia Seaver's going to check in for Braley Littig there. 2 steals and a free throw for Littig. Her senior year. Wow. Seavers up top. That's going to get knocked away. Gibbs with it now. She's going down the right side. Going to get a foul on Montane. That's going to be Sylvie Gibbs going to the line. She's a freshman. And misses the first. gets the second. Reeder's going to inbound now. Moontenay is going to bring the ball up the floor. She's got Lashman on the wing. But she lost it. I think she just needed to get, she's looking to make a move, just make that easy pass, start the offense. Laya is a foreign exchange student here at Winchester High School. She is from Spain. She played volleyball this year and basketball, but basketball is her sport. I know that she plays basketball in her home country, so she was excited to get to this season. That was 0-0, which is Blakely Swan, who is also a freshman, that knocked down that three-pointer. They get Sievers in the post, kicking it out to Lashman. Lashman unable to chase it down before they get over half court to the violation. We're going to get a full timeout here, 2:12 to go. Coach Likes wants this group to tighten it up a little bit, I think. We'll be back. All right, back here, that's a jumper by O'Brien. It's falls short, but they're going to get Swan there with the rebound, and she's going to go to the line. Right now out there for the Cavaliers, you have number 14, which is Mallory Coons. On the line is Blakely Swan. Number 5 is Paige Roberts. Number 21 is Lexi Fenton. And then also you have number 22, which is Josie O'Brien. Swan, this is the second one, up ahead. That's Moontenay, finding Reeder on the opposite side. Good catch. Good ball movement here by West Central. They find Sievers. Sievers, good crossover dribble. Wide open Reeder in the corner looking for Clark. Clark with a good post up and finish. Great pass from May Reeder. I think that's what Coach Likes wanted was maybe some ball movement. No, Denny, I'm not doing the 6-7. Oh, the girls are doing it? That's Roberts in the corner. That's 21, so that's Fenton there. Swan now. She's going to drive baseline on Reeder. Up top to Swan. She drives. Jump shot, long off the iron. Reeder with the rebound. Now Sievers across the line. Reeder finds Clark again. Clark with that one is a little bit strong. Rebound to Carlinville. I'm sorry, that's O'Brien. 22 is O'Brien. I said Roberts for some reason. 5 is Roberts. Good defense here by the younger Cougars, getting some action here in this fourth quarter. They're doing less reaching than their varsity or their upperclassmen counterparts. That's number 5, Paige Roberts, a junior, in for a bucket. 67-53, West Central. There's 20-ish seconds left here. West Central's going to get a good win here. And down to Clark again. Clark with 4 points. Good job finishing down there, Olivia Clark. Sealing very nicely. That's Coons. Back to Swan. Swan dribbles in. She's going to get fouled there by Moontenay. And she knew it right off the bat. 3.2 seconds to go, and Swan's going to shoot 2 more free throws. I think this is it, right? Until the day after Christmas? No games?
No, we're here Monday. Junior high boys against Carrollton.
Okay. Junior high boys against Carrollton here Monday, so we'll have that broadcast.
High school girls are in Waverly for South County.
I apparently have no idea what the schedule is.
On Monday, and the high school boys will take on Carlinville boys Monday at Illinois College.
All right. Well, we do have some games still before Christmas break officially hits. But that's 2 victories here today for the JV and the varsity for our Cougars against the Carlinville Cavaliers. Varsity wins at 69-55. Thank you all for joining us today. And we appreciate you always turning in to WC Athletics. This is Aaron Littig and Grant DeWitt signing off.